It's Tuesday. It's Mark Pyers.
I was walking
and it's real talk.
Today, looking for another way
to ease my mind
and
help my living. It's real talk. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pyers Real Talk. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 611 in a row of the Mark Pyers Real Talk show. And we're going to get into it like we do every single night, but as I've been posting for you guys, I'm being targeted right now by Facebook. It's kind of interesting. Facebook, YouTube, the show is being targeted, I think, because we're doing something very interesting with this Donald Trump show thing that I've been doing. And because I don't know how to do anything but create, I have a new one for you. So let's get to it. Here we go. And then we're going to play some music, so don't go anywhere. Here we go. Donald Trump Show, episode 24. It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump with episode 24 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me on episode 24 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, tonight we're talking about bumbling Biden, sleeps over Joe. Some people call him Joey Futon. And we had a fake video of him falling asleep on camera. I've got to tell you, it looked real. Because he sleeps all the time, I thought he absolutely fell asleep on camera. We're going to take a look at some clips of the sleep sofa. Can you press the VCR? Let's go.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years.
It's taken 100 years? What the hell is Sleep Sofa Joe talking about? Look, coronavirus has already taken 100 years.
Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
Look, everybody, it's bumbling Biden. He decided to pop his head out of the hole. It's Groundhog Day. Oh, 6 more weeks of race wars, apparently.
More lives this year than any other year.
Look, I understand that Sleep Sofa has taken over a ton of Bernie's policies, but what's with trying to look like Larry David? Is he trying to become Bernie? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
More than 180,000 lives in just 6 months.
Oh, so now Trump is responsible for the comorbidities of the United States. I didn't realize that, Sleep Sofa Joe. You know, there was roughly 10,000 people that died from COVID alone. The rest had 2+ comorbidities. We have a lot of problems here, Sleep Sofa. In office for 47 years, and everybody got unhealthy on your watch.
An average of 1,000 people dying every day in the month of August.
And there he goes again. Sleepy, I've got the numbers right here. It wasn't 1,000 a day. I mean, let's just do simple math. I know you're good at simple things. But we had 120,000 deaths in the first 1 million cases. And we're up to like 183, I think. And that's 63 more. Over 6 million more cases. So where do you get your math, Sleep Sofa? I guess that's just the Democrat way. To lie your way into office. Oh, we're going to give you free college. Yeah, we're going to talk about Islam. But this guy's out of his freaking mind.
You really feel safer under Donald Trump?
So let's get this straight. I keep offering assistance to all of these Democrat cities. They send me very upsetting letters. They made me cry, really. Maybe if you came out against the violence that your lefties are doing there, Sleepy, then we would be able to have a conversation.
Mr. Trump.
It's Mr. President to you. You want me to call you Mr. Magoo?
You want to talk about fear?
Let's talk fear, Sleepy. Mr. Dramatic Pause. Or did you just forget your train of thought again?
Do you know what people are afraid of in America?
that somehow a sleep sofa will become president and his vice president will push him down the steps in order to become president. That's what they fear, Sleepy.
Afraid they're going to get COVID.
You're right, Sleep Sofa Joe. They're afraid they're going to get a virus that 99.6% of the people survive from. They're more afraid of getting you as president, really.
They're afraid they're going to get sick and die.
You know, Sleepy, you're right. People don't get sick and die when Joe Biden is president. Nobody died when Barack and Biden were president. Remember that, people? So you're right. No one wants to get sick and die. And they're not going to with you as president, right there, Bumbler?
And that is in no small part. It's because of you.
Hey, Sleepy, what happened at the beginning of all this when I decided to close the borders to China? And you said, he's a xenophobe, he's a racist, we should impeach him. And what happened there? I think we'd have a lot more dead people, so why don't you go back into your cave and take a nap? And I'll see you on the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I just keep coming up with them. I'm gonna clean that one up a bit. I'm gonna add a little bit to it, but it's just so much content to work with. Let's be honest, guys. What do you want to hear for music? I've been playing a lot of Tom Petty lately. Never played Tom Petty, but he passed this past year, and I feel like we need to pay homage to the people that came before us and did their thing. And we're living in dark times, my friends. I'm here to bring the light to you every day. It comes in forms of comedy. It comes in forms of music. And then just in moments where we just connect. Mike, my brother, how are you, buddy? It's so good to see you. Mike Mark. Head over to YouTube, brother. Join me over there, okay? I'm about to play you some stuff. I'm going to go into start with some Tom Petty. My voice is feeling a little laid back tonight, and he's got a laid back voice. So let's see what I got going on over here. Looks like I had some Dave Matthews open, but we can always get back to that if somebody wants me to play some DMB. Tom Petty. No, I won't back down. I really should warm up my voice, guys. I'm just like, you could hear it. It's very, very laid back tonight. So it's going to take me a little time to warm it up. So bear with me, people. Look. Sometimes you can do it without trying, and other times you have to warm the voice up with some olive oil, perhaps. I don't know. That's what the Nat King Cole used to do. Let's see. I don't think I should start with Running Down a Dream. Maybe I should. Actually, I should. I love this song. It's so cool. Let's give it a shot. You guys want to hear that? I think that's a great tune. Running Down a Dream by Thomas James Petty. I don't know if that's really... I don't know if he has a middle name, and I never, ever imagined he went by the name Thomas. Maybe when he was a child. Thomas Reynolds. Thomas James Reynolds, 1993, Running Down a Dream. It's Casey Kasem. And it's Running Down a Dream. Recovered by Mark Pyers Real Talk. Day, the sun beat down, I had the radio on, I was driving, trees flew by, me and Dad was saying a little runaway, I was flying. Running down the dream, every word coming to me. I'm working on a mystery, going wherever it leads. I'm running down a dream. anything's possible. I hit cruise control and rub my eyes. Last 3 days, the rain was unstoppable. It was a cold, no sunshine. Running down the dream, never would come to me. Working on the mystery, going wherever it leads. Running down the dream. Grew dark, I put the pedal down, make some time. There's something, boy, waiting down this road. I pick up whatever's mine, running down the dream. Would come to me while working on the mystery, going wherever it leads, running down the dream. Little warm-up song. You want to hear something? Just ask. All you got to do is ask. Roselle, how are you? So happy. Roselle, head to YouTube. Join us. That's where Sig is. That's where Mark is. That's where Mike came over. Mike, my buddy Mike Mark. He came over to the tube to meet up with Sig. My buddies. We're here to connect. Listen, I'll be here every day for the rest of my days. So all you got to do is subscribe on the YouTube channel, and we're going to make some magic happen here. And we've been doing that. And I want to ask you guys to do something for me. Share this to your page and ask your friends to please go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Right now, they're censoring me on YouTube. They're censoring me on Facebook. And what I mean by that is one of my very good friends and very much a supporter of the Real Talk program. This is the best way I can explain it. I said this yesterday too. I see every single one of his posts, every single one. He sees a third of my posts. He likes and comments every time he sees one, but he only sees a third of my posts. And that's somebody who actually wants to see the content. And if you look at my videos on Facebook, what you'll see is an average of between 46 views, and sometimes I'll get lucky and someone will share it to their page and I'll go up. I had a couple where I'm 1,500 views, and because people will share it to their Facebook page and everyone's like, oh my goodness, this exists. But Facebook does not want you to know this show exists, because what we are doing here is pretty influential. What we're doing is trying to promote positivity and remind you that we are the human race. We're here to connect, and we're here to just remind everybody that dividing is not the answer. And no matter who wins in November, we all lose, because if we don't come together outside of politics, we're doomed. There is no answer within. When I hear people like Sleep Sofa Joe, and he gets out there and he goes, look, my Aunt Judy told me that we're fighting for the heart of America. You know, you're not. No one is going to be on your side if you win. And no one's on Trump's side, obviously. He's been there for 4 years, and they've just hated him all 4 years. So no matter what, we lose, people. So what we need to do is connect here. What we need to do is just join together here every night and prove that the negatube is going down. And I'll tell you what, we're going to start here. We're going to shut the negatube down, and then they're going to bring me over there, and we're going to blow them all out of the water. It's just a matter of time. It's just, who do you know? Somebody just knows somebody who says, we got to put this program on the air and blow all of the negativity out of the water. I'll go 24, people. 724. Maybe 18, all right? 7 days a week, 18 hours straight. Just a break maybe every once in a while, but still, I'll do 18. I love this. I'm going to play you one of my songs real quick, okay? I'm going to play you a song that I think kind of expresses what this program is to the world. Everything that you like in life grows on you. It becomes part of you. It's something that you want to become part of. And this is what I offer you. Sig knows. Mark knows. Roselle now knows. I'm here to connect with you. I'm here to bring you into my world, and together we're family. And that means something, because families fight. Families have a difference of opinion, but they should stay together, and they should realize that together they're stronger. And here on the Real Talk platform, we are strong. So this is called Let's Start Slow.
I've been running after you, waiting for you to wake up your mind and share some time with me. What does my life really want? What does my life really need? Enlighten me, treat me like a storybook Casanova. I'd be in love with you and never let you go. If you feel the same way about me, just let go. Don't fear the yearning deep down inside you. Don't you know we feel the same? We haven't hate the games we play. Let's start slow. Let's start slow. We'll let our roots grow, baby. Let's start slow. We'll let our roots grow, baby. Let's start slow. We'll let our roots grow. Let our roots grow. We'll let our roots grow. And I've been waiting for your call, waiting for you to wake up your time and share some time with me. What does my life really want? What does my life really need? Enlighten me, treat me like a storybook, a Casanova. I'd be in love with you and never let you go. And if you feel the same way about me, just let go. Don't fear the yearning deep down inside you. Don't you know we feel the same? We effing hate the games we play. Let's start slow. And if you feel the same way about me, just let go. Don't fear the yearning deep down inside you. Don't you know we feel the same? We effing hate the games we play, yeah. Let's start slow. Let's start slow. We'll let our roots grow, baby. Let's start slow. We'll let our roots grow, baby. Let's start slow. We'll let our roots grow. We'll let our roots grow. We'll let our roots grow. Growing in which direction never really matters, just as long as you're always expanding. Find a pearl of wisdom to behold before it's too late, 'cause it's never too old, no. Let's start slow. We'll let our roots grow, baby. Let's start slow. We'll let our roots grow, baby. Let's start slow. Let our roots grow. We'll let our roots grow. Let
Wrote that in 2005. Guys, I can't tell you, I've written over 200 songs. I write songs every night. If you want to write a song right now, we'll do it. Just give me a topic. Like Sig, Paul's talking about, hold on, I got to go back here because Paul said, I'm enjoying your music, Mark. So is my skunk. I played for him. Haha. You talk to them and don't spray you. Well, that's a nice idea. And Rob is on, my buddy, and Sig. And what I want to do is to maybe sing a song to you guys because Mr. Skunk. Let's sing a song to Mr. Skunk. How about that? Come on, dude. Give me a proper G. So we're gonna create a song right now to the skunk. All right. Let's create something for Mr. Skunk. We gotta get rid of something here. I gotta loop something in here. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Here's a little story about a little skunk that Paul knows. This is a Canadian skunk. Now some of us here in the US, we may call that a Molson beer. The old skunk beer from our friends up north. That's where we get into it. I see Paul has a little bit for me to read on the chat window here. Let's see how I do with this. Paul had a rocket raccoon here just before Mr. Skunk. Sounds like Paul's in a veritable forest. Or maybe you live in the jungle somewhere. But then you'd see tigers and lions and gazelles and all kinds of crazy things. But right now you see a skunk. I hope he does not spray you. So Mr. Rocky Raccoon took off down the road, and now Paul's got a skunk, and he just can't seem to get rid of this little guy. He shows up like every night. We're playing the Real Talk show, and Paul's walking around, and he's just playing it for him. So let me sing a song to you, Mr. Skunk. Why do you bother my friend Paul? I have a pet dog. Paul has a pet skunk. Believe me, I've heard of people before that had pet skunks, so this isn't the first time. But I'm pretty sure that Paul did not go and buy that skunk. I'm pretty sure that skunk just shows up on his own. Anyway, that's the skunk song for Paul. It's so funny. Paul's like, he may get sprayed by the skunk, but he's risking it. So we're just playing some music, guys. If you want to hear something specific, let me know. But that's the song I played before that is actually, a song. Let's Start Slow. I'm happy to play you more originals. Happy to play you something you know. I'm also happy to play more face swaps. If you did not see episode 24 yet, I played it right off the top. And if you didn't see it yet, I'm happy to play it for you. This song I wrote way back, probably maybe one of the first 10 songs I wrote. It's called The Beat Rolls On, and it's a cool tune. I'm going to try to bring some fire to you on this one already. Down again. We live to die. We're never understanding why. And I'll give my life to you forevermore. You keep me rolling on, and I'll never hide my face from you. And you will not be alone with me in the moonlight hours when I pay my debts of time. To dream this dream and stay alive, where everything's fine and where the beat rolls on. So where the beat rolls on, we fall away. It's just you and I this time. We're holding hands, this time is love. I'll take my chances.
time to dream this dream and stay alive. Everything's fine when the beat rolls on. It's where the beat rolls on and on and on and on and on, on and on and on. Change your ways. I can't light your flame. I've been wandering along, and I roll on and on, on, on and on and on and on and on. It's where the beat rolls on. Where the beat rolls on and 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 on. It's where the beat rolls on. Really? On and on and on and on and on and on and on. on and on and on. When I pay my debts at time. Wrote that in like 98, maybe 99. I'm playing you guys oldies, but original goodies. Original oldies but goodies. All you've got to do is call. Nirvana, Sig asked for it. Okay, buddy, you got it, pal. When somebody asks for me to play a song, we play it. Oh, no apologies? How about that? That's a good one. This was something that... Oh, no, it's all apologies. My bad. I always do that because then, like, Bon Jovi's comes up. I'm like, Bon Jovi sing one? So all... No, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying. So this is the song. I've been playing this one because Denise first came out and said play some Nirvana. Never played Nirvana in my life. So let's have at it. But once I started playing Nirvana, I was like, this is cool stuff. So. Should I be all apology? What else could I say? Everyone is gay. What else could I write? I don't have to write. What else should I be? All the apology in the song, I feel is one in the song, and the song. Mary, Mary, I wish I was like you. Easily amused, find my nest of soul. Everything's my fault. I'll take all the blame. I was a phone shade, somewhere with freezing blood, choking on the ashes on me. In the sun, in the sun, I feel is one. In the sun, in the sun, yes, Mary, 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 oh, oh, oh. Oh, no,
all we are. All in all is 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 all we are. Alright, now we gotta do the other one I know. Where did you sleep last night, huh? Where did you sleep last night? Tell me, my girl. Don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? See, that's what happens. Is Sig gets me on the line. I'm all of a sudden thinking, like, okay, I gotta go play the other one now that I know. Here we go. I could play the Lead Belly version, I guess, but it's the same thing. This is the Nirvana version. Actually, this is the Mark Pyers take on the Nirvana version. Poison. Uh-oh, Poison. Ooh. Pour some sugar on me, Poison. That's a little better. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, when the sun don't shine. I was shivering the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going blows in the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I was ever all night through. Her husband was hard working man, just about a mile from here.
year. His head was found driving wheel, but his body was never found. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, sun don't ever shine. No, I would shiver in the moonlight room. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me where you wanna sleep tonight. Oh, in the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver, yeah, I would shiver, yeah, I would shiver, yeah, I would shiver. All night long, shiver till the whole night through. I love crazy endings, and that was the craziest ever, and it was probably the worst ending in history, but whatever. That's how we roll, my friends. Billy Joe and old Billy Joe. I still gotta figure out what the hell that is.
Yes, Paul is right. Nobody's allowed to use Trumper's old gold toilet. It's just for Melania to look at, really. She sometimes walks by, and I see her almost faint. It's not from the smell in the toilet or anything. No, it's just because she sees that much gold. And she's like, whoa. And look, it's fine and all. She's my wife. But she likes gold just like the Trumper.
All right, what do we got? I'm going to play you guys something else, or you know what? Where are we right now? All right, so here's where we are. I'm going back to the screen. Give me back to the main screen. I'm about to play you guys that, okay? Here's where we are right now. I have some stuff to do. I got a client early tomorrow morning. And inspection. I want to say something very quickly to you guys, just so you are always aware. I'm a real estate agent during the day. I do this to connect this world. Maybe one day it will become more. Maybe someday the stars will align. But for now, I have to make a living by selling homes. So during the day, I'm like trying to do that, plus also create content. And it's definitely sometimes gets a little difficult, which is why I usually do them right before I go live. I'll spend a half hour and make a face swap. For today, I did this in 40 minutes. Took this and put it together at about 8:30. No, it was about 9 when I got this started and went live at 10:30. So it took me about an hour and a half to put this together. But you know, that's the way it usually works. Let's see what happens here. This is today's clip. This is episode 24 of the Donald Trump Show. Hope you enjoy it.
It's Hammerlin Jameson live from the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump with episode 24 of the Donald Trump Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me on episode 24 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right, tonight we're talking about bumbling Biden sleeps over Joe. Some people call him Joey Futon. And we had a fake video of him falling asleep on camera. I've got to tell you, it looked real. Because he sleeps all the time, I thought he absolutely fell asleep on camera. We're going to take a look at some clips of the sleep sofa. Can you press the VCR? Let's go.
COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, it's taken more than 100 years.
It's taken 100 years? What the hell is Sleep Sofa Joe talking about? Look, coronavirus has already taken 100 years.
Look, here's the lives. When you think about it.
Look, everybody, it's bumbling Biden. He decided to pop his head out of the hole. It's Groundhog Day. Oh, 6 more weeks of race wars, apparently.
More lives this year than any other year.
Look, I understand that Sleep Sofa has taken over a ton of Bernie's policies, but what's with trying to look like Larry David? Is he trying to become Bernie? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
More than 180,000 lives in just 6 months.
Oh, so now Trump is responsible for the comorbidities of the United States. I didn't realize that, Sleep Sofa Joe. You know, there was roughly 10,000 people that died from COVID alone. The rest had 2+ comorbidities. We have a lot of problems here, Sleep Sofa. In office for 47 years, and everybody got unhealthy on your watch.
An average of 1,000 people dying every day in the month of August.
And there he goes again, Sleepy. I've got the numbers right here. It wasn't 1,000 a day. I mean, let's just do simple math. I know you're good at simple things, but we had 120,000 deaths in the first 1 million cases. And we're up to like 183, I think. And that's 63 more. Over 6 million more cases. So where do you get your math, Sleep Sofa? I guess that's just the Democrat way. To lie your way into office. Oh, we're going to give you free college. Yeah, we're going to talk about Islam. But this guy's out of his friggin' mind.
You really feel safer under Donald Trump?
So let's get this straight. I keep offering assistance to all of these Democrat cities. They send me very upsetting letters. They made me cry, really. Maybe if you came out against the violence that your lefties are doing there, Sleepy, then we would be able to have a conversation.
Mr. Trump.
It's Mr. President to you. You want me to call you Mr. Magoo?
You want to talk about fear?
Let's talk fear, Sleepy. Mr. Dramatic Pause. Or did you just forget your train of thought again?
Do you know what people are afraid of in America?
That somehow a Sleep Sofa will become president, and his vice president will push him down the steps in order to become president. That's what they fear, Sleepy.
Afraid they're going to get COVID.
You're right, Sleep Sofa Joe. They're afraid they're going to get a virus that 99.6% of the people survive from. They're more afraid of getting you as president, really.
They're afraid they're going to get sick and die.
You know, Sleepy, you're right. People don't get sick and die when Joe Biden is president. Nobody died when Barack and Biden were president. Remember that, people? So you're right. No one wants to get sick and die. And they're not going to with you as president, right there, Bumbler?
And that is in no small part because of you.
Hey, Sleepy, what happened at the beginning of all this when I decided to close the borders to China? And you said, he's a xenophobe, he's a racist, we should impeach him. And what happened there? I think we'd have a lot more dead people, so why don't you go back into your cave and take a nap? And I'll see you on the next Donald Trump show. Have a good night.
What do you guys think? The crazy stuff that's going uh-oh, look at this. I got another one from Instagram. Let's see what this was. Oh my goodness, which post is fake news? Oh my goodness! It doesn't even have anything to do with it! Oh my goodness! I have proof now! I have proof. Okay, I just got censored by Instagram for episode 3 of the Donald Trump show. Okay? There's one thing I do say in there, and it's totally a joke. This is a parody show, okay? So for them to censor this and then to say, look, they say that it's fact-checked, okay? And they say what's false? That there's baseless conspiracy theories that claim new coronavirus was bioengineered. Okay, it's the first one they say. The second one is social media posts spread bogus coronavirus conspiracy theory. We should read what that one is. And then a coronavirus not man-made or engineered, but its origin remains unclear. So this is what they censored me for, okay? Did you hear what I just said for those three things? Watch this clip and tell me how this has anything to do with coronavirus, except for the one joke I make about it. Check this out. I can't believe this is... They're going and systematically taking my content down. Do you guys understand? We need to build up the Real Talk platform on YouTube. Got to get it north of 1,000 subscribers. I got to get over 4,000 hours here, listen hours from you guys, watch hours, because they are going to kick me out on October 1st. Interestingly enough, I saw today a bunch of people post something from Facebook that they're changing their policies on October 1st as well, that they could take down anything they want. They could take down anything that they think to be, not safe for their social media platform. Therefore, completely conservative content. Take the Real Talk show completely off the air on Facebook so you don't even know I'm live. You won't even get a notification. You probably won't even see me on my page. They're going to work it out. I don't know how they're doing this, guys. But I will tell you this. I'll be here. So find me. I'm on so many different platforms. I'm just going to tell you right now, because if Facebook tries to do something weird to me here, and YouTube as well, Periscope. Hold on, let me get you over here. First of all, let me get you to the Poison bit. And let me tell you what we got. We are on Periscope, VK, DLive, Vaughn Live, Smashcast, Twitch. We're on No, we're not on LinkedIn. YouTube, and there's 2 on Facebook, my regular page and on the Mark Pyers Real Talk page on Facebook. Please follow me over there on those pages, even though literally Zuckerberg sucks, man. I mean, seriously? Now, hold on a second. I'm wondering what if that's going on. I must be getting the same thing on Facebook because they own each other, these pieces of garbage. Oh, my goodness. I just got the thing about the update to the terms of service. Hold on. Did you guys see this? Look at this. I don't know if you can read it. If you can't read this, I'm going to read it to you. Effective October 1st, 2020, Section 3.2 of our Terms and Service will be updated to include, we also can remove or restrict access to your content. We can remove or restrict access to your content. That's a very interesting line right there. We can restrict access to your content, services, or information if we determine that doing so is reasonably necessary to avoid or mitigate adverse legal or regulatory impacts to Facebook. What the? Are you freaking kidding me? And guess who else probably has the same exact garbage in their lingo? YouTube. They're trying to kick me out and have me resubmit. Here's what happens when I resubmit, guys. Whatever I signed last time means as soon as I hit that threshold, they need to allow me to monetize this program. I've been doing this for 611 days. If anything, you could say to yourself, this is determination at its fullest. And if you know by the first 611 that I've done this, and when I say to you that I'll be here every day for the rest of my days, and with that determination in mind, I would hope you would say, this guy, it would be nice if he monetized his program eventually. Keep in mind, and if this is something you're like, yeah, then I don't know what to tell you. This is a positivity platform and I love you. But if these people kick that application out, they will just always view this channel and they're going to say it doesn't meet their guidelines. No matter how many subscribers I have, no many people are watching my videos in the future. If I'm doing this for the rest of my days, I can pretty much guarantee we will be reaching the crowd that I know we're going to reach eventually. It just may take me years. I'm fine with that. I'll be here every day with you guys, and you guys are my people. Like I said, our family's just going to get bigger. But right now, what we need to do is make sure that this show has a future on YouTube. And if they literally, every month I submit and they say, sorry, you don't meet our regulatory standards, wait a month and then you can resubmit. Years into the future, I'm still trying to get monetized on YouTube after I've been live every day. It just would be nice. We're doing well. You guys doubled. Here's what I think is very weird. This is the conspiracy theorist to me. I was sitting at like 300, 295 for like the longest time, okay? Very few subscribers just going live. I don't know how to build this show. Then Sig starts showing up. Paul starts showing up. Dag starts showing up. Denise. And they start telling their friends. And guess what happens when a few people start telling a few people, and those few people start telling a few people? Grassroots. And that's the only way that we get this program out there. And the only way that we squash this freaking big tech garbage that's right in our faces. Look at this. Update to our terms and conditions. And you know what? Read preview or remind me later. Are you freaking kidding me? These jerks. And guess what? Now once, I'm sure there's some sort of weird legal jargon that as soon as you touch one of these buttons, you now have agreed to whatever freaking garbage that they have for these update to terms. And like I said, at the end of it, no matter how you look at this, I do a great Donald Trump impression and I'm creative. Sorry, I created something called The Donald Trump Show and it's funny. Okay? I can't help you with that. And just because now I created something really original, I'm not going to stop doing it just because the left doesn't like it. Okay? It is hilarious. There are 24 of these episodes. Find them, spread them around the world. You have my permission to give it to anybody and everybody that you could think of and tell them that this show grows is when they tell people. Because if they don't, YouTube is going to squash me. So is Facebook. They're already doing it right now. Instagram, I'm getting pulled every second of the day. YouTube, the YouTube is the only one right now. I'm hoping I'm okay, but I got this thing yesterday saying if you don't monetize, if you don't hit the monetization levels by next month, 30 days from today, and I realized this was on the 31st. I got this yesterday. So they're changing their conditions, their policies on October 1st as well. Exactly 1 month before the election. Facebook's changing their policies exactly 1 month from the election, saying that they can take down anything that they feel can hurt. They're just going to rip everything down to try to steal the election. It's super clear to me. And you know what? I don't know how you get this to the people. Who knows how to get this to Donald J? Look, Donald, they're going to update their terms and conditions. They're going to pull it all down. You'll have no chance. So you're going to lose, Big League. I mean, honestly, I know that's the only thing they can do because he is a sleep sofa, and it's bad. It's bad. And I know he's bad too. Look, like I said, there is no great here, okay? Except for the fact that this guy does not, you can't buy him out. You can buy out Sleep Sofa Joe. He did it in Ukraine. He's going to get held up for that at some point. Dagger's with us. I love it. Dag, I'm being censored left and right, buddy. I just got this stupid thing from Facebook. October 1st, they're going to change everybody's policies so they can pull anybody's content down. Guess who else is doing that? YouTube. Yesterday, I get something from YouTube. I should read it to you. Listen to this. Listen to this. This just pissed me off when I read this, by the way. Because I've been live every day for 6/11, okay? And yeah, it's hard to build a following in 2020 when every single person out there has no idea you exist because they firewall you and shadow ban you. That's interesting. Hi, Mark Pyers, Real Talk. At some point, this is the interesting language I want you to hear. Listen to this. At some point, you signed contract terms with YouTube regarding the YouTube Partner Program. Previously, we allowed creators to pre-sign YPP terms before reaching the minimum eligibility thresholds and have since redesigned our process. Oh, you have on the 31st, right before Facebook did theirs? Interesting. And there's an election, and you want to do this on October 1st? Okay, interesting. So let's keep reading here. Let's see what this is. Okay. Our records show that your channel has not met the existing thresholds to be eligible for the program. In 30 days, if your channel is still not eligible for YPP, we will invalidate your contract. Not to worry, though. Okay, you freaking lying jerks. Okay, let's see what these lying jerks have to say. Not to worry, though. Let's try to say it in this totally lying, jerk-faced voice as possible. Not to worry, though. Whenever you reach the thresholds needed for YPP, it's just a few easy clicks to apply using your standard process. Note, you can always check your progress in the monetization tab in YouTube Studio. What this means for your channel? Well, in short, nothing is changing for your channel, except the fact that we're always going to deny your show to be monetized going forward. That's not in the asterisk. I'm just saying that without it on the script, okay? The way you use your experience of YouTube stays the same. You just can never make money for all of your work. You still have access to all of your creator features. You just can't make money for them. And to enable and grow your audience and build your community and manage your videos. But you just can't make any money for all of that work. You can upload, edit, and delete your videos, and so can we. You can read, respond to, and moderate your comments. Oh, thank you for allowing me to moderate my own comments, to read, and to actually respond to my own comments. That's an amazing thing that you are offering me, YouTube. I appreciate you. You know what? Actually, that could be like the nicest thing I've ever gotten. Can I hold it against my face? So wait a second. Let me just reread that. You can still upload, edit, and delete your videos. We're allowing you to use YouTube like any human being that signs up for it the first time does. You can read, respond to, and you can also moderate your comments. Look, I think Hammerlin has to come out and rip the lid off the fake news here because this is horse crap. I mean, seriously, I need to drink a bottle of Jameson. It's the old family vintage. And we gotta go through this email. Seriously, though, guys, eligibility thresholds are 4,000 hours in a year period and 1,000 subscribers. Last I checked, we were at 613 subscribers, and you guys gave, like, I think there was 12 today? 12 or 13 subscribers today. Maybe we were at 600 at the beginning of the day, and we're at 613. So you guys are doing such a great job spreading the word for this program, but we're running out of time. We have less than a month, because this was yesterday. We were 30 days yesterday. We have 29 days to somehow blow past 4,000 hours of view time. And I guarantee you, you go and watch any program, just pick a date, pick anything, go back and just scroll and just push play. You're going to be like, this is an awesome episode. Every freaking episode is awesome. You know why? We live in the moment here. This show happens right now. It's not scripted. It's never been. And this is all I do in the previous shows. If you want to be inspired, go back to the previous shows. The first 300 days. The first 300 days of this show, where all I did was like straight up Tony Robbins, Gary Vee type of stuff. I'm just inspiring the world, reminding you that when someone tells you you can't smile and thank them for the fuel, I'm thanking people for fuel left and right in this place. Shut off the guitar. You know what I'm saying? And remember stuff like this. And when we're in a world like we are right now, this dangerous time where the hatred's at an all-time high. I saw a man walking down the street and some Antifa scum walk up behind him and hit him with a brick because he was white. Because he was white. And the crazy thing is, then you have, instead of saying, look, I think we should all stop the violence. And out there, if you're going to peacefully protest, that's one thing. But to go out there and say, the right-wing anarchists, excuse me? I don't hear anybody out there saying, yeah, Trump. They're saying, F Trump, I'm going to go get mine. And they're murdering people. They're all Joe Biden people. They're paid actors. And it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that we're living in this world. And my hope is that the Democrat governors and mayors start saying, you know what, look, I understand that people know what we're doing and that we look like crap, we look like egg in our face. We have a little bit of time left to try to put this behind us and move on to a new narrative. So let's do the right thing and let's get the National Guard in here and let's squash this all out. Because I think this whole narrative for a while has been very simple for Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. It's been create a race war, go into your basement groundhog, and one day, when you come out of it, you're going to realize there's 6 more weeks of race wars, first of all, and you're going to forget your name. Okay, you're going to say you're Joe Biden's husband, Joe Biden, and the people are still going to vote for you because they hate Trump. Let me ask you, has anybody talked to anybody about issues? Has anybody been able to ask Joe Biden a question? He walks off the stage. The reporters don't even say, Mr. Biden, Vice President. They just let him walk off the stage. It's crazy. Paul, my brother. I got 2 Pauls on at the same time. So look, I want to share something with you. I was just censored by Instagram for this clip right here. You guys tell me, what about COVID-19 is talking about its origins and that it's not man-made and all this other garbage? First of all, I read their script about this non-man-made thing. Do you know what it says? The very last line, circumstantial evidence says that it was modified in a lab. But until proof is there, it's false. They just call it false. They don't say proof is it's still out, to be considered. They say false or true to everything, and they don't even know. They're like 17-year-old kids just making a judgment based on political leaning. It's pathetic. But let me show you political leaning at its finest. My show is being censored. You tell me right now why this would be censored for COVID-19. Ready?
It's Hamill and Jameson, Donald J. Trump back with episode 3 of The Trump Show.
I want to thank you for joining me on episode 3 of the Donald J. Trump Show. Today, we talk talk poison. That's right, don't drink the poison. It's going to kill many people more than coronavirus.
That's the only reference.
That's right, Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, I'm sorry, some people don't know that we do call her poison. Let's take a look at this clip here. I want you to hear what she has to say.
You demonize, and then we call it the wrap-up smear. If you want to talk politics, you call it the wrap-up smear.
Let's be honest, Nancy, you know nothing about politics. Wrap-up smear? Really? That's what you've been doing to me? Sounds like something you got from your OBGYN. But whatever.
You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it.
I'm sorry, Nancy, can you say that one more time? What was that?
You smear somebody with falsehoods and all the rest, and then you merchandise it.
Look, she's creating fake news. She told the reporters, you create a story. Let's get back to this clip.
And then you write it.
Can you freaking believe this?
Unless they see it's reported in the press that this, and this, so they have that validation that the press reported the smear.
You write the story after we report the falsehoods, and it becomes a validated story by the news, by you, the fake news garbage.
It's called the wrap-up smear. Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report.
Also, when she says merchandising it, who is she, Mel Brooks from Spaceballs? Spaceballs the flamethrower. Yeah, okay, poison, whatever.
Now I'm going to merchandise the press's report on the smear that we made. And it's a tactic. And it's self-evident.
You see there, she says it's self-evident because we've been doing it to Trump since he came down the escalator. Well, I have to tell you that I'm happy that I found out about this poison. Now I can put all of my efforts towards taking you down to Chinatown. That's right, we will drain poison and Schumer from the swamp.
So you guys tell me, what about that clip is false information about COVID-19? Except saying that Nancy Pelosi's going to kill more people than coronavirus. It's kind of a fact, really. I mean, think about it. They're not letting people get any money from the government. They want to stimulate the government. And then there's Pelosi's like, no, go home for the summer. I'm going to go to San Francisco and tell everybody that it's safe and fine. And then I'll blame the president. That's kind of the old strategy in the book. You just saw it. So tell me how the heck what you just saw has anything to do with COVID-19. And censorable? Really? They're going to censor that? I want to show you guys what it says here. See if you can see this. Fact-checked similar posts. Look at this. We found your post repeats information about COVID-19 that independent fact checkers say is false. And your post is what you just saw. Nancy Pelosi's don't drink the poison. Guys, systematically, post by post, they're going to go through. It's a parody show. It's comedy. What is this, 1940s Germany? I can't even be a comic. I can't try to make people laugh without being censored by the man. This is a scary time, people, and we should be out there with pitchforks right now before they take away our rights. They're starting to come after my liberty, and I'll tell you what, I'm an octopus. I don't even know what they're going to get. A foot? And I don't, elbows? Like, I don't fight. I'm just saying, like, I do not stop. You shut me down here, I'm going to show up at the local closest mountaintop with a megaphone and with a couple of jugs of water, and we're going to town. I got a guitar over. We're going. You know what I mean? They'd be like, where's Mark? What mountaintop is Mark at this week? Oh, he's over at Salem Ridge. Yeah, that's right. I'm at freaking Salem Ridge. Come on over. I got a guitar, I got a BeatSeat. We're going to rock. All right? And we're going to connect. Because if we have to meet in an open field 6 feet apart in order to connect, we're going to freaking do it. I don't care what these people say and what they try to do. And when they try to suppress positivity, they try to suppress great music, and they try to suppress us connecting instead of dividing, we know there's a problem. I mean, think about this. It's a live show every day, unscripted. Right off the bat, you should be like, okay, cool. We don't know what's going to happen. Just let it happen. It's the freaking moment happening in front of your eyes. Why are you afraid of that? Huh? It's unbelievable. I got Zuckerberg over here who just he's so frightened of another 4 years with Trump that he's changing his policies on October 1st so he can rip everybody's content down. I guarantee you on October 1st, guys, you won't be able to find me. You're going to type in Mark Pyers Real Talk on Facebook. You won't even be able to get to a page. You'll be like, oh, the page is down for some reason. You're going to try to get to me, to my profile. It'll be like, nope, we don't even know who that guy is. Scary times. They're ripping people down. And you know what? It's pathetic. If you have no confidence in your candidate and you can't allow freedom of speech in order to let an election happen fairly, you will be the one to burn, I guarantee you. No matter who wins in November, what's being done right now is criminal. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, my freedom to create. I mean, how is this even possible? I'm an American citizen, and my freedom to speak, and to have an opinion, and to be funny, and to have a comedy show, it's unbelievable to me. You know what the problem is? You have these people not even looking at content. They see Donald Trump, and they automatically censor. They don't see it's a parody. It's not really Donald. It's just me doing possibly the best impression on the planet. I'm just saying, nobody's ever seen an impression like this Trumper before. And Melania, when she goes to the toilet, she knows to go past the gold toilet into the porcelain toilet. She can't go and sit on my gold toilet. It's not gold plated. It's gold. I talked about I had a smelter that put all of it together into the perfect Trump toilet. I was going to sell them one. They were like too expensive. Nobody would buy it. But I have 7 in each of my toilets, except for one for Melania. She has the porcelain toilet because she poops Slovenian style, as you know. And if you poop a Slovenian, you have a different sort of chemical compounds in your pooper. So it's just, look, we're getting a little down the rabbit hole, so to speak. But guys, seriously, I just want to perform. I want to come out here and put on a show for you guys. And it's funny to me that I feel like my livelihood is being threatened here, because I intend to do this forever. And what I see is 614, so we got another one just now. What I see as the start to what eventually will be like a number that won't be calculable. Just be like, hey, this is, we're just going to collect and connect. And we're going to remind the people out there that want to divide that what we're doing here is so much better. So what I hope is you'll join me every day. And if you can't, I get it. I'm the only one who has to show up every day. I have to leave a message. I think it's kind of weird if you think about this for a second. I wandered for 40 years until I came across Real Talk. Discovered so many things along the way. Songwriter. When I was younger, I was an actor. And just inspiring has always been something it's not something you can learn. It's just something that's in you or it's not. And for me, I'm just inspired by every second that's mine, every second that I can realize where I am and take a deep breath and smell the atmosphere around me and not be bogged down by all the troubles of the world. And honestly, it's overwhelming, the troubles of the world. They're on each and every one of us. And then you have people you care about acting a fool. They won't even have a conversation. You're called a racist for having a conversation. Today I had a friend who had to defriend someone, or he lost a very good friend. One lost a business partner. I'm like, this is crazy. What is going on here? We're human beings. I understand this whole concept that we should divide in order to conquer, in order to try to get this power back. But they really don't care about the soul of America. It's very clear to me. They're burning the soul of America down in order to try to get the power back, to blame it on the chief. But again, if I watch almost every single day I've seen on clips, because I always pull up a Trump clip in order to do a Trump show for you. And I'm watching it and recording it. And he says it every single day. Look, if the Democrat governors or mayors, all they have to do is call. They don't even have to send me a letter. We can worry about the letter later. Just call me, text me, what the frig. Show me a smoke signal over the cliffs that says, come, and I'll be there with troops. The Trumper will take them out. And he says it like every day. And they never, ever do anything about it. Oh my goodness. Paul's saying he thinks that the end times are coming. Look, I'll tell you what. I said something weird a while back on this show. If you could look back and you'll find this, Paul, there was a lot of seriously spiritual stuff in the first 300 days of this show. And something I came across that I think is very interesting is that every single generation there is someone that's Jesus-like, that's there in order to try to bring us together. Because there's so much darkness in this world. Jesus has come back so many times. It's just because there at some point he's coming back for the last time doesn't mean he hasn't been here so many times over the last 2,000 years trying to keep us on course. We don't know it. He just comes and goes through spirit form and through people. Through all of us. This is a spirit that lives in each and every one of us. And when we do something for others, I get something that I call soulfillment. The more you do for others, the more you get. I believe that's what Jesus was about. That everybody who's ever been spiritual or religious in life, I think every religion calls it something different. But the most important thing to understand is that we are all connected, okay? We don't believe the same things. We don't have the same ideological beliefs as Sleep Sofa Joe said. We don't. Christians believe different things than Muslims, and the Chinese. Everybody has their own thought process, religious background, and all you can do is respect everybody's beliefs and realize that what makes us so great is that we are all unique, each and every one of us. We have something awesome to offer this planet. And once you find it, bring it to the surface. For me, I found it on December 31st, 2018. I've been live with you every day since, 611 days in a row. And YouTube is trying to threaten this show. So if you like what we're doing here, spread the word. Sig, you're the man. Sig said he was playing. He's like, look, I'm going out to walk the dog. I put your show on. And I'm just going to play it while I go and come back and I'll just rewind it or whatever. But I'm going to keep the show on so I can try to log some hours for you. Like, I think that's what's got to be. People just have to, like, I'll notice sometimes when we have a nice group on, I always say a group on, but when we have a nice group on the show, I'll see from Restream, it tells me how many hours or how many minutes. I'll see 2,300 minutes. And that's 60 minutes divided by 2,300. Right there, we just did 330 hours. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's a way to get this done. It's just going to require people to go through and pick out their favorite content and maybe say, hey, look, can you go and pull this little clip out I saw on December 18th when you said this? Because honestly, guys, there are some amazing moments in every episode. I just can't clip them out. I don't have the time to do any of it. I've got so much stuff from last night's show at the end that I'd said after Dr. Fleming was on. That was so passionate and great. And I wanted to drop it today, and I didn't get a chance to it. So I think what I need people to watch the show. I need people to share the show. I need people to subscribe to the show. We have to get north of 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month. If we don't, YouTube is going to shut down my original application. The way they put it is this. I think I just said it, but they said that you have not reached your level. Don't worry, though. Like, it's a bunch of crap. At some point, you signed a YouTube partner program, and we allowed creators to pre-sign the terms, which said that, like, basically, if you get there, then we automatically have to allow you to monetize. What I have noticed on their newest schedule, which is the way things are going to go from October 1st, is they review your channel first to make sure it fits in their guidelines. If it doesn't, then you can't monetize. So that's the difference. Right now, I've signed a contract that says if I hit 1,000 and I get over 4K hours with everybody over the last year, I don't even know what I'm at. 2,100, 2,200, I have no idea. Got to get over 4K, got to get another couple hundred subscribers, 300-400 subscribers. I mean, honestly, guys, we should just blow this out of the water. There's so many great episodes of The Trump Show that they've been suppressing. I'm understanding now. They're making it clear to me they're suppressing, but they've been firewalling me for 300 days. Think about that. Think about that. 300 days they've been suppressing this program, not allowing, these Donald Trump shows to really hit the open market. I think I picked the right tags and everything, hashtags and everything. I don't know. Sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't. Like the one we did the other night, that's really a fake clip of Sleep Sofa Joe sleeping. That one's got like 300 and something hits. It's probably going to get pulled down because it's fake news, but it's funny. It's a comedy show. Why can't I use a fake news clip as a comedy clip? It's like, I had people saying that this is fake. I'm like, so my show is, the Donald Trump show is fake. You guys think that's really Donald? I know sometimes I say things that are kind of similar to what I said to that reporter, but look, I'm going to give them the old elbow in the vatch. So look, I am going to push play on something here for you real quick, okay? And then I will be back shortly. I want to play you guys one of my favorite bits lately. What did we do yesterday? We'll play that one after. I'm going to play you guys one of my favorites. This is from the 600th day in a row of the Real Talk Show, and there are 14 different impressions I do for you here. So let me know what you think. Dag says, what's my plan B? Don't say Facebook. My plan B, Dag, is to find a freaking mountaintop and like megaphones, and then just bring like bread and fish. Right, Paul? Isn't that the plan? We turn bread into water and wine? No? What we need to do, though, is we need to start supporting each other. We need to realize that it's not going to happen. The way they're doing it, I realize they're really good, guys. Obviously, they're the tech masters. And starting to see this, like COVID-19, censored for COVID-19. They didn't censor the Dr. Fleming conversations. They didn't censor Mary M conversations where we actually talk about this stuff at length. They're censoring Donald Trump clips where they think it's actually Donald Trump. I don't think they realize I'm a parody show. I think they really think I'm like pitching Donald. I'm like, guys, look at Donald's clip here today where he said this. No, I'm freaking doing an impression. And Dag says, you're not alone. No, I know. It's just frustrating when you're a creator and they are not allowing your content to breathe. And I found from my very good friend, Dag, you rock, brother. I found out from my very good friend, he's like, I only see like a third of your notifications, maybe a half. And I realized this, he's probably seeing it. I have a page on Facebook I created. It's a group called We All Need a Laugh. You should go find it and subscribe, and you can post things. We all need a laugh. And my buddy's he's a friend and a subscriber on there. And I've noticed when he likes stuff, it's from there. It's not from my Mark Pyers profile page. I pretty much don't get any likes okay, here's a weird thing. I don't get any likes. I don't get any comments at all from my posts, okay? But when I put a post up of my wife and I, when we got married and was 13 years on Facebook a couple weeks ago, 143 comments, 200 and something likes, that one they'll pop out there because it's a picture of a husband and wife for an anniversary. It's really weird. And the algorithm is messed, man. I'll tell you that. Anyway, let me play you this. Let me know what you think of this. I think this is a very funny episode. It's not really a very much a Trump episode. It's more just me doing funny voices. Here we go.
It's Hammerlin Jameson with episode 22 of the Donald Trump Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me to speak at the 600th episode of the Mark Pyers Real Talk Show. It's been quite a journey. I have to say, he's done a lot of face swaps. He's done a lot of different shows about the Trumper. But on top of that, he's got some episodes of the Trump Show that are pretty good. Making fun of Pelosi, Sleeps Over Joe. You know, we're calling him Joey Futon now as well. He's a futon. You can get futons or sleep sofas when you stop by Sleeps Over Joe's warehouse. Comes in 7 fabrics and sizes. The Senator, it's a lumpy mess. Just like the sleep sofa, really. Look, I've got a few people that want to say happy 600th day to Mark, so let's get into it and see who we got. Number 2. It's been 600 days, and he's still alive.
No matter what we try, Dr. Evil, he keeps broadcasting.
But Dr. Evil, he did not follow our projections. Silence! Enough of this insolence. Everybody gather around. Look, I've got a plan. If we can just... Wait, no, hold on. Where are you taking me? Wait, let me go back because I'm trying to share my plan with them. Okay, let's send in the murder hornets. Are you kidding me? Dr. Evil called? Look, I'm kind of pissed at Dr. Evil right now. Pocket dialed me last time. And I think he's working with Fauci and Bill Gates. That's right, Evil Gates. Anyway, that's another story. What else we got? Yeah, I got one for you. It's Mark Pyers' 600th day in a row. And I called Artie to see if he wants to say anything. Hey, Artie. Yeah, I'll say hi. 600 days. That's freaking crazy. Congratulations. You know, I don't know about you, but I miss that tag team duo. Seriously, Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang? That's a match made in heaven. I'm wondering if God had that plan. Look, if we put these two together, they're going to make magic happen. Anyway, what else we have?
Hi, Mark. It's Mark Zuckerberg. Look, congratulations on 600 shows, but I'm going to continue to block your show because I don't like your content. Maybe if you didn't talk about Donald Trump, I wouldn't suppress your program. But I zuck.
So wait, let me get this straight. So you censor the Real Talk program, and then you're going to call and say congratulations? Oh, congratulations, Mark, for broadcasting and me blocking you every single time. You're doing great at getting it nowhere. Anyway, what else we got?
My name is Chuck Schumer. I'm here to talk about Sleep Sofa Joe and Mark Pyers, 600 days in a row. It's pretty impressive if it was not Mark Pyers. If it was a Joe Biden or a Democrat, I would really think it's great.
I gotta tell you, I almost hate this guy as much as Pelosi. All right, who's next?
I just wanted to wish Mark Pyers a happy 600 days. That's a lot of days in a row. And we've been working on the coronavirus vaccine for like 20 years now. So I know what he's going through. But it's quite an effort. And I'm hoping that he can get people to take our vaccine.
Look, we all know you're trying to vaccinate the world, Bill. And I just want to strap you down and to give you the first dose.
Well, hi, Mark. It's Sleep Sofa Joe Biden. I know you've been calling me Joey Futon, but look, I plan on beating Donald Trump in November. The fact is, I got an earpiece in. They're telling me everything to say. And if I don't say it right, I got the teleprompter as a backup. My Aunt Judy told me I could be a heck of a president, Mark. So I'm counting on you for your vote. Gotta beat Donald Trump, and we need the Real Talk show.
Normally I'd be like, that's cool, but it sleeps over Joe, and I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't fall asleep, Mark, during his little speech there. But there's still time between now and November for Sleep Sofa Joe to fall asleep on his futon. That's right, Joey Futon. What do we got next?
Hey, Mark, it's Al Pacino. Just want to wish you happy 600.
Not many people cooler than Al Pacino. You know, I'd love to get a cappuccino with Al Pacino. Maybe a Dunkachino with Al Pacino. I don't know.
My name is Andrew Cuomo. I've been here doing this Real Talk program a few times now. It's 600 days. You know, I was on here last at 500 days. I said this guy's gonna go over. There's no way he's not doing under 1,000, okay? But look, COVID's serious. If you need some PPE, you can send them to New York, and I'll put them in the nursing homes. Look, I gotta go, but happy 600, Mark.
Freaking Cuomo, right? Unbelievable. How's your Cuomo doing? Andrew, I'm pretty sure Mark does not want to hear from Cuomo. But you have a really nice Cuomo, much better than mine. Guys, what's up? Gary V. Look, 600 days in a row, Mark Pyers, Real Talk. I can't believe it. This guy's on fire. He's going to go all the way to maybe 15,000 days. And look, I just got to tell you, nobody else has got that. Nobody else is doing it. So crushing it. 600 days, crushing it. I think this guy's going to go until the sun burns out. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Those are some kind words for the Real Talk show from Gary V. Gary Vaynerchuk, I'm not sure. If you don't know Gary V, then you must not be on social media. He's a good guy. He's rising up. Anyway, 600 days in a row is a big deal, and Gary V believes it. What else we got? Anything else here?
Mark, I just heard the news. 600 days in a row. I can't believe it. Last time we talked, it was 500 days, and you just go. You're like the Energizer Bunny. Oh, no. I did. I told you back then at 500, put your head down. Just go, man. No one can stop the bright light within. 600 is nothing. Look, Mark, go until the stars burn out.
We actually found somebody cooler than Al Pacino. Christopher Walken's the man. Do you ever see him in Dead Zone? It touches things, and he can see the future. I wish Trumper could do that for November. Find out who's going to win. Me or Sleep Sofa Joe. Look, remember, you can sleep on the sleep sofa all you want. You also may find some change in the cushions in the sleep sofa if you're looking around for some spare change. That's all Sleep Sofa Joe has, is kind of like loose memories. And also he takes naps on his Joey futon. That's right. I'll see you guys on the next Donald Trump show, but 600 days of Real Talk. Looking forward to hitting 700, 800, all the way to 1,000. And then we go and put our foot on the gas. That's right, people. We're just getting started. It's going to take time, people, but we're going to win big league. Have a good night. We're going to win big league. Let's see. How's everybody doing? How are my people? You doing all right, my people? I'm going to play something for you and take Max for a walk. I may bring the Max Scott down if he's up for it. Guys, he's getting big. Jeez. I'll tell you what, he is getting big. Should I put on How Sour Is That Don Lemon? I love this episode. Let's see how this one goes. Here we go. Hamill and Jameson live from the studio. Donald Trump is back with episode 10. How sour is that Don Lemon? Thank you for joining me on episode 10 of the Donald Trump Show. That's right. Today we're going to continue our journey. Destroying fake news. Today we're going to look at CNN. Don Lemon. That's right, we call him Con Lemonhead here, but I have an old clip that came across my desk I wanted to share with you guys. Give me your perspectives, okay? Take a look at this.
It got some, many on the political right, wondering why the so-called liberal media wasn't talking about other problems in the black community.
That's interesting, Lemon. Why? Why would you say? This is 2013, by the way.
The outrage that I have is in the lack of really the national attention to what is an epidemic of crime in the black community, committed largely by blacks.
These are the same stats we're talking about now, and everyone calls us racist for bringing up.
Why aren't we talking about it? Good question. Actually, that's not a good question. We've talked about it many times on this show.
You have?
And on CNN.
You see, he could tell he was lying because he took a longer breath.
So that's the reason I didn't want to discuss at length crime in the African American community or how to fix other ills that seem to be plaguing the community in general. But now that the jury has reached its verdict, one that everyone must accept, it's time now for some tough love on the subject.
Some tough love from the lemon. Sounds good to me.
Someone on another network got the chance to go first because I couldn't go during the week. I'm only here on the weekend, so listen to this.
The reason there is so much violence and chaos is the disintegration of the African American family.
He's got a point.
He does?
In fact, he's got more than a point.
Wow. Don Lemon agrees with Bill O'Reilly. Who knew that was coming?
Drugs, hustling gangs. Nobody forces them to do that. Again, it is a personal decision.
He is right about that too. But in my estimation, he doesn't go far enough.
Oh, Don Lemon's a mathematician now. Yes, I'd like to hear your estimation.
Black people, if you really want to fix the problem, here's just 5 things that you should think about doing.
Here we go. Cotton Lemonhead, 2013, 5 ways to fix the black community. Let's hear it.
Here's number 5. Pull up your pants.
Pants on the ground. Pants on the ground. Looking like a fool with your pants on the ground.
Number 4 now is the N-word.
Oh my. Here we go.
I understand poetic license, but consider this. I hosted a special on the N-word, suggesting that black people stop using it, and that entertainers stop deluding yourselves or themselves and others that you're somehow taking the word back.
I am curious what people think of that comment.
A lot of African Americans took offense to that too.
Oh, he answered it.
Now number 3. Respect where you live.
Is this a special message to the people in Chippy, Chaz? What are they calling themselves this week? I think it's a message to Chap.
Start small by not dropping trash, littering in your own communities.
Imagine if they played this over the loudspeakers in Chap.
I've lived in several predominantly white neighborhoods in my life. I rarely, if ever, witness people littering.
Here comes a cheap shot at his community.
I live in Harlem now. It's an historically black neighborhood. Every single day I see adults and children dropping their trash on the ground when a garbage can is just feet away.
Wow, stereotype much?
Just being honest here.
Interesting. When did you decide to get rid of the honesty policy, Lemon?
Number 2, finish school. You want to break the cycle of poverty? Stop telling kids they're acting white because they go to school or they speak proper English.
What Don Lemon is saying right now would be considered racist in 2020.
A high school dropout makes on average $19,000 a year.
Wait, a year?
A high school graduate makes $28,000 a year.
Just graduating, you make 33% more per year.
A college graduate makes $51,000 a year.
That stat is less impressive to me. It costs like $50,000 a year for college. A college graduate makes $51,000?
Over the course of a career, a college grad will make nearly $1 million more than a high school graduate. That's a lot of money.
Yes, $1 million is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to the people of the United States of America. Not so much for Trump. I've got billions, okay?
And number 1, and probably the most important, just because you can have a baby, it doesn't mean you should.
Words you will never hear Don Lemonhead speak again.
Especially without planning for one or getting married first. More than 72% of children in the African American community are born out of wedlock. That means absent fathers.
Look, can't you see, this is the point. Nothing ever changes. It's always the same. It was 72% in 2013 when Obama was the president.
And the studies show that lack of a male role model is an express train right to prison. And the cycle continues.
Yesterday you saw that Sleep Sofa Joe was the one that put them in prison. And Don Lemon remarked how it's a problem in 2013 when Obama was in office. So what's the problem when Trump wants to fix it? Anybody? Bueller?
Pay attention to and think about what has been presented in recent history as acceptable behavior.
Is rioting in the streets acceptable behavior? It's a good question, Don Lemonhead. What do you think we should do, Don?
Pay close attention to the hip-hop and rap culture that many of you embrace.
I embrace the Sugar Hill Gang. To the hip-hop, to hibbity-hibbity-hibbity hip-hop, to top-it, don't stop. To boogie-boogie bang-bang, sugary-bug-bug.
A culture that glorifies everything I just mentioned, thug and reprehensible behavior. A culture that is making a lot of people rich, just not you.
The time CNN spoke the truth. Wow, it's almost surreal, right? It's surreal to see CNN speaking truth. I kind of like it. How do we get them to speak the truth always? So what happened to Don Lemon in 2020?
This is the thing, Don. You know, black people need to hold other black people accountable.
Okay, before we get started, that's what Don Lemonhead was doing in the 2013 clip we started with. Okay, watch.
I said this the same thing. This is the Black America's version of the Me Too movement. If anything is going to change, we ourselves need to look at our own communities and look at each other and say, this thing cannot go down.
I'm sorry, isn't that exactly what Don said?
And then this is what I'm saying. It's about who is controlling the narrative. It's got to be all Black Lives Matter.
That sounds right. What does Don have to say?
Here's what I have to say.
All right, Spin Doctor. Let's see what you got here.
The Black Lives Matter movement was started because it was talking about police brutality. If you want an all Black Lives Matter movement that talks about gun violence in communities, including, black communities, then start that movement with that name. But that's not what Black Lives Matter is about.
I'm soured by the hypocrisy. It's like eating a lemon. Oh.
So if you're talking about, if someone started a movement that said, cancer matters, and then someone comes in and said, why aren't you talking about HIV? It's not the same thing. We're talking about cancer.
I think Lemonhead doesn't grasp the concept of apples and oranges. If it's 100 people and you're there for all cancer matters, then it would be somebody who stands up and said, I have prostate cancer. And they would say, sit down, buddy. We just said all cancer matters.
So the Black Lives Matter movement is about police brutality and injustice in that manner, not about what's happening in black neighborhoods. There are people who are working on that issue, and if you want to start that issue, why don't you start it?
We have a hypocrite warning.
It is about police brutality. That should never be accepted.
Yeah.
I am not saying that that's not it, but there's more there. Okay. And when I look at, if they have more on their agenda, we need to ask them about what else is on that agenda.
Right. Don't you just love how uncomfortable Terry Crews made Don Lemonhead? It was hilarious. You could see he got very uncomfortable when he realized he couldn't control Terry Crews. I wonder, could we get Terry Crews on the Trump team? We should look into it. Look, I will see you tomorrow on the next Trump show. Have a good night.
We're coming. Maxie's here. Max, say hi to everybody. Say what's up, people. What's up? My name is Max Scott. I'm a Max Scott. I'm a Real Talk Max Scott. Yes, you are, buddy. Hey, you want to be the Real Talk Max Scott with me? Good kid. Good puppy. Oh, I love you, Max. Let's move this away from you because it's in your way. Right? Don't you want to be able to talk to the people? Say, what's up? My name is Max. I'm going to start talking like you, okay? Look. Hey, what's up, guys? Not ready? Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Max. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy, Max. Do you want to say hi to everybody? He wants me to take him back out again. Whoa, you getting tired, pal? Yeah, I should be too. It's 12:25, pal. You a good boy? You want to say hi to everybody? Look at that, you. Oh, you're getting nervous? All right, guys, he's getting nervous. It's okay, Maxie. Ready? I'm going to hold you here for a second, and we'll go upstairs in a second, okay? So, guys, this has been a Real Talk for a show, like every single day. Tomorrow, I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to get into it, though. So make sure you tune in. I got some really exciting guests coming up, so I will keep you in the loop. And look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Remember, we're here. Just show up with me. We're going to rock and roll. Where am I? That's right. So subscribe, ding the bell, right, Max Scott? Tell them. Join us here on the Real Talk program every day forever. It's Mark Myers. That's Real Talk. Have a great night, guys. Max just slobbered all over the microphone. Can't believe it. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.